Hi guys, in this video we are going to talk about the differences between the structured and unstructured data. There are two key concepts in the world of data management, and understanding them is essential for anyone working with the information systems or database. So in this video we are going to explore what makes structured data so organized and easy to manage, and why unstructured data, despite being more complex, hold immense potential. So stick around as we break it all down in a simple terms with real life example. So first, let's understand about what is data. Okay, in simple terms, data is a distinct piece of information that is collected and processed for a specific purpose. It can be exist in many forms such as numbers or text written on papers, facts stored in someone's minds, or even bits and bytes saved in electronic memory. Okay, so data serves as a foundation for decision making, analysis, and innovation in today's world, where it is digital or physical. So there are two types of data. It can be a structured one and unstructured one. So here is a representation of how structured data looks and how the unstructured data looks. The structured data is usually found in database, which can be in SQL or Postgres, anything. And unstructured data is a mixture of multiple kinds of data, such as text, one, images, audio, video, and it can be stored in MongoDB or any other means. Okay. So first, let's see about what is structured data. So this data, which is to the point, factual and highly organized, and it is referred to the structured data. It is quantitative in nature. That is, it is related to quantities. That means it contains numerical values like numbers, dates, and times. And the main advantage is that it is easy to search and analyze the structured data. It exists in a predefined format. Relational database can containing of tables with rows and columns is one of the best example of structured data. So the structured data generally exists in table like Excel files, Google Docs, spreadsheet, SQL, anything. The programming language SQL, that is structured query language, is used for managing the structured data, and it was developed by IBM in 1970s, and it is majorly used to handle the relational database and warehouses. Okay, it is highly organized and understandable for machine language. So the common application of relational database that include can be sale transactions, airline reservation system, inventory control, and other. Okay, so in this image you can see it is an SQL table or Excel sheet where all the data is properly structured and none of the field can be null. We need to enter each and every we need to fill each and every block inside this SQL table or Excel. Okay, and here we can use structured query language or any query language to filter out the result that we want. If you want to search with the name of Monica, then we can hit the query and get the results which will have the name as Monica. So it is a best way and not a more time consuming thing to store data in a SQL or Excel sheet, means in a structured form. Okay. Next one comes is the unstructured data. So unstructured data refers to the information that doesn't alive or doesn't follow a predefined format or model. So it examples include the log files, text files, audio files, video files, and many. And many organizations have a large amount of unstructured data because it is raw and unorganized. So they often struggle to extract its value. Okay. And unlike structured data, unstructured data is difficult to manage, analyze, and search. It doesn't fit into tables, schemas, or models, which make it hard for computers and even humans to interpret. Okay. Instead, it exists in various formats like text, images, audios, and video. This type of data is qualitative and often stored in non-relational database, also called as NoSQL database, and it also requires a lot of storage space as it poses security challenges. Specialized tools and data science expertise are usually needed to manipulate it effectively. And human generated unstructured data includes like mail, social media post, where it contains many things such as replies, comments, anything. Okay, then business application data and mobile data. And machine generated unstructured data includes satellite images, digital surveillance footages, scientific data, and sensor data, and the list goes on. Interestingly, the amount of unstructured data is much greater than the structured or the semi-structured data. It makes a massive challenge and opportunity for modern organizations. Basically, in summary, if we want to define, unstructured data is diverse, raw, complex, and with the right tool and expertise, it holds an incredible potential for insights and innovation. Okay, so in example, here we can see the data is not in a proper format and it is stored in schemas, no SQL database, and here you can see it is an context is an array where emails can be stored and the size can be increased gradually. Then it will have an ID, it will have an company contacts, it will also have the contacts of the employees. Here you can see there is a null value, it means the employees didn't enter the contact. So here we can say that some of the data can be null and which we cannot get the input from the user. But if we want to store the structured data, we need each and every table to be filled. So this contact cannot be null in structured data, but in unstructured data it is null. Okay, and we cannot use a query language to filter out what results we want, because if suppose we put a query language on contacts and this value is null, then it's surely gonna return anything different one. Okay, so this was all about the unstructured data. So there is a difference between structured and unstructured data. It is based on relational one, and it is based on character and binary data. Such as if we store the value in Notepad, then we can hit any value inside the Notepad. We can use sentences, we can use words. So it is a mixture of all kind of data, uh, all kind of values. Okay, so it is unstructured data. Flexibility is that the structured data is less flexible and schema dependent. We can't do modification as we want. We cannot add values on our own. Suppose if schema has only three columns, then we cannot add fourth one by sending a post request. It is less flexible. Okay, and unstructured data we can send as many data as we want. We can save in any format as we want, so it is more flexible. Scalable, it is hard to scalable database schema as it have predefined rows and columns, so we cannot scale. We need a proper planning to scale them. And for unstructured data, as we can store it in any form, it is more scalable. For performance, we can perform a structured query that allows us the complex joining, so the performance is higher. We can get the results in a less amount of time. And in unstructured data, the textual queries are possible, but the performance is much lower than the semi-structured and structured data. Okay, for format, it has a predefined format as we had seen in a structured data. Assume it as an SQL table. It has a predefined formula format. We cannot make changes as our own. And unstructured data is a variety of formats. It comes in a variety of shapes. As we can add data on our own, we can add a new field inside it. Anything we can do. And for the analysis purpose, the values are easy to search, but searching for unstructured data is more difficult. You can imagine a thing that there is a notepad and it has something 3000 lines of data, anything inside it, name, age of multiple users. So searching in that type of file is more difficult than to search in the SQL table or Excel file. Okay, so this was all about structured data and unstructured data. If you like the video, subscribe to my channel and we'll meet in the next video. Thank you.